All right, let's take another one. Come down to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. Now this one here is called the mystery of iniquity. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 7. And 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, Paul's been writing to those Thessalonican Christians there, and he said, don't let any man fool you or deceive you by word or by letter, as if the day of Christ at hand. For that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes God and exalts himself above all that is called God, so that he that as God sits in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Remember not when I was with you, I told you these things? But now he said, you know, you can understand that the mystery of iniquity, there it is, the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who works will work till he be, he lets will let till he be taken out of the way, and then shall that wicked one be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and the brightness of his coming, even his coming after the coming of Satan, with all lying, wonders, sign, and power of them that believe not, and so forth and so on. All right, down there in verse 7, he said, this is the mystery of iniquity. What is the mystery of iniquity? It's a man. It's a man. And this fellow's going to show up. When he shows up, he's going to show up as the son of perdition. Until he shows up the son of perdition, he's simply called the man of sin. And somebody's going to show up as the son of perdition. That's the son of damnation. The son of damnation, that's perdition. That's Apollyon. That's Apollos. That's the moon rocket. And he'll show up, when he shows up the son of perdition. All the reformers understood what this was. They understood the Pope was connected with this office. And all the reformers called him the man of sin. And if you have a King James Bible with the original dedicatory in it, and some of them don't have it, but if you have a King James Bible with the original dedicatory in it, it says there, hath given such a blow to that man of sin. That man of sin. And the reformers all understood this. They understood the man of sin was the Pope. And your Bible teaches this man of sin, the Pope, someday will be converted into the devil incarnate, and then he'll become the son of perdition. I'm not saying the Pope is the Antichrist. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying the Pope is the son of perdition. I am saying what the reformers said. I am saying the Pope is the man of sin, and someday some Pope, maybe not this one, some Pope will become the son of perdition. You'll become the devil incarnate. God incarnate there, Satan incarnate there. The son of God, the son of Satan. The son of God, the son of perdition. It's an Antichrist when he shows up. Now you take Eon Paisley over there in Ireland, he'll call him out. He had a sign. He was the French Parliament a couple of years back. He got up there with a sign, and he put up this sign and said, you're Antichrist. You're the Antichrist. They gave him the bum's rush, boy. They ran him out. He didn't have a sympathetic voice in the entire Parliament. There's a unanimity of opinion in protecting this fella. This fella is, he's one of the news media gods, and he's sacrosanct. He's perfectly sinless. You don't dare touch him. And when you do, then you bring down the wrath of everybody on you. When the Pope was called the Antichrist in the French Parliament there with Eon Paisley pull off that thing, nobody took Paisley's position. Everybody said Paisley was wrong. Why? Suppose he was. You ever think about that? Is there a chance that he was? It's a strange thing. This fellow has divine protection. Now you folks with Catholic parents up north, you folks with Catholic relatives up north, you know the aura of sainthood that surrounds the Pope. And boy, you talk to your sainted mother or grandmother or aunt or uncle or nephew up there, boy, you kick that Pope in the tail end and you watch what happens. You'll find out pretty quickly they got him equated with Jesus Christ. They may not say that, but their response shows that. Now this gentleman's going to show up. He hasn't showed up yet. But when he shows up, thank God we'll be gone. Now someday this one is going to show up. I don't have time to preach you a message on this tonight, but that's another message in itself, the mark of the beast. That gets into something else. But this fellow has a mark, and has a letter, and has a number, and has a sign. And his number is 666. And his letter is X. And his sign is a kiss. And he has a number, and he has a mark, and he has a name. And Paul says it's a mystery. What is it? It's the mystery of iniquity. Now, if every preacher had been faithful with that thing right there, then nobody would think the world's getting better and looking for a new age and a golden age. They'd be looking for hell on wheels to show up. You see, the preachers that were not faithful in the trust. And no matter what happens, Lord willing, if the Lord tarries, it'll get plenty rough. But